Talking about yourselves sounds easy, isn't it? After all, who knows you better than, well, you? But how do you explain all these to the recruiters in just under a minute? And if this is the concern and if this is the question, then you have landed into the right video, guys, and watch the video till the end to make most out of this video. And let me promise you, if you follow all the techniques and all the pointers which I'll be discussing in this video, then nobody can hold you achieving your dreams. So let's discuss all the pointers which I'll be discussing in this video. So one of the most important pointers, why do recruiters ask, tell me something about yourselves? Next, we'll be discussing the points that we must avoid while answering this question, or I should say don'ts. Then, what are the techniques to answer this question? And finally, I'll be sharing with you the sample answers of this important question, tell me something about yourselves. So let's get started with the video, guys, without further delay, and let's discuss these pointers in details. What to say when the recruiter asks this question, and what are the things that recruiters want to hear when they ask this question? Well, it's not that complicated जितना हम complicated समझ रहे हैं. The main agenda behind this question from the recruiters is that they want to know whether your experiences, your skills matches or are relevant to the job you're applying for or not. बस इतना ही वो जानना चाहते हैं कि आपकी जो skills हैं वो match करती हैं कि नहीं match करती है जिस job के लिए आपने apply किया है. So that's it. So here's the game, guys, how you're going to leave your first impression over the interviewers. As we all know that the first impression plays a major role in any kind of interviews. And as per the studies, it says that the hiring manager or the recruiters make their mind in the first 90 seconds of the interview whether they are going to hire you or not. At this stage, recruiters already knows your age, your name, and all other personal details. And the recruiters have seen something in you which they would like to delve deeper, whether you are a suitable match for the airline or not. You can structure the answers by identifying your few, preferably 3 or more remarkable qualities and skills which will be relevant to the job application you're applying for. For example, your excellent communication skills, your strong interpersonal skills, and working under pressure. It could be your professional qualification or could be your key achievements. You can customize these skills according to the company's or the airline's objective accordingly, guys. तो सबसे पहले हमारे दिमाग में ये ज़रूर होना चाहिए कि हम cabin crew बनने के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, तो हमें ये भी बहुत ज़रूरी है जानना कि cabin crew बनने के लिए क्या क्या स्किल सेट्स की ज़रूरत होती है, क्या क्या बिहेवियरल स्किल्स होनी चाहिए हमारे अंदर. सो फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल हमारा टीम प्लेयर होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हमारी कम्युनिकेशन बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, हमें एक प्रेशराइज्ड एनवायरनमेंट में काम करना अच्छे से आना चाहिए, हमारी सर्विस स्किल्स बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए. सो ये सारी जो हमारे स्किल सेट्स हैं वो एक cabin crew बनने के लिए बहुत हेल्प करेंगी. तो हमें क्या करना है, इन सब स्किल सेट्स को अपने एक एक्सपीरियंस के साथ लिंक करके हमें ऐसे ही आंसर देने हैं. एंड ऑल्सो एक और चीज़ है, जब आप किसी भी एयरलाइन के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे होते हैं, आई नो ये सारी जो मैंने क्वालिटीज़ जो स्किल सेट्स बताए हैं बहुत जेनेरिक है, पर स्टिल जस्ट टू बी वेरी वेरी sure about the particular airline skill sets, you can always go to their career website and see कि उनकी क्या क्या exact requirements है. जो मैंने mention किया उनसे अलग अगर कुछ है तो आप उस skills को अपने experience के साथ में add करके बता सकते हैं, and believe me that will turn in your favor. And by adding your experiences in your this question, आप इंटरव्यूअर के साथ में वो एक कनेक्ट बना लेते हैं और इंटरव्यूअर को ये बिल्कुल भी नहीं लगेगा कि आपने कहीं से ये आंसर उठाया और आपने रट लिया और आपने इंटरव्यूअर को सुना दिया है. सो देयर विल बी अ पर्सनल टच ऑल्सो, एंड दैट विल प्ले अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड अ वाइटल रोल व्हेन यू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चंस अकॉर्डिंग टू द एक्सपीरियंसेस यू हैव rather than just mugging it up and just saying it for the sake of saying. A generic answer like, I was a good employee and have worked in XYZ company or an organization. No, this won't do because these are the information which are already there in your resume. So if I shouldn't answer this question like this, I shouldn't say this, and I shouldn't be using this, then how can I turn this question into a golden opportunity so that I can make a lasting impression on the interviewer, and interviewer don't have any other choice than just going ahead with me and choosing me? Right? This is very, very important question which brings up this point that we must structure the answers very thoroughly in our head before answering this question. So definitely guys, this will require some thinking, some reflection, or maybe even some writing to articulate what are those 3 most remarkable qualities or skill sets you have which can make you a distinctive candidate amongst all other candidates. And this is very common guys कि अगर हम एक जॉब के लिए अप्लाई करें तो ज़रूरी नहीं होता है कि हम एक सिर्फ पर्टिकुलर कंपनी या पर्टिकुलर एयरलाइन के लिए ही अप्लाई करते हैं. हम एक साथ में बहुत सारी कंपनीज, बहुत सारे एयरलाइंस के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं एंड हम बहुत सारे एयरलाइंस के लिए इंटरव्यूज़ भी देते हैं. So in this condition, you have to make sure that you tweak your answers according to the company's requirement. जैसे कि मैंने इसके पहले पॉइंट में मेंशन किया है कि आपको उस एयरलाइन की पर्टिकुलर क्या क्वालिटीज़ है जो कि वो देख रहे हैं, वो सब ध्यान में रखते हुए आंसर्स देने हैं. So in short, you have to base your answers according to the audience, which means उस टाइम आपकी ऑडियंस आपका रिक्रूटर होंगी, तो वो रिक्रूटर किस एयरलाइन के लिए रिक्रूट कर रहे हैं वो सब हमें दिमाग में रखते हुए आंसर्स देने हैं. एंड ऑल्सो वी हैव टू बी माइंडफुल दैट द अदर पर्सनस टाइम. सो हमें उसी हिसाब से अपने आंसर्स शॉर्ट एंड क्रिस्प रखने हैं. ये नहीं कि हमने 1 मिनट का आंसर हम 2-4 मिनट में दिए चले जा रहे हैं. सो वी हैव टू कीप दोज थिंग्स इन आवर हेड. सो गाइस, कोई ऐसा आइडियल टाइमलाइन नहीं है कि आपको कोई भी इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन आपको इतने मिनट में कंप्लीट करना है या इतने मिनट में आपको आंसर करना है. However, study shows that recruiters prefer that you answer these interview questions either approximately of a minute or so. आपको ये ध्यान में रखना है कि आपका कोई भी आंसर 1 या 1.5 मिनट से ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. और अगर रिक्रूटर को कुछ और आपसे जानना है तो क्या करेंगे, वो आपसे पूछेंगे, राइट? सो यू रियली डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट दैट यू हैव मिस्ड दिस, यू हैव मिस्ड दैट. एंड ऑल्सो नेक्स्ट अनदर इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज we have to be very mindful of the recruiters' facial expressions and body language. So जब हम आंसर दे रहे होते हैं तो हमें इन दोनों चीज़ों का बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान रखना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं कुछ जवाब दे रही हूँ और सामने से रिक्रूटर्स बहुत इंटरेस्टेड नहीं दिख रहा है उस सवाल पे, देन दिस इज द टाइम गाइज दैट यू मस्ट कट योर आंसर शॉर्ट इन दिस सिचुएशन. और आपको जल्दी से फटाफट से आंसर रैप करना है. एंड देन जहाँ पे भी आपको लगे कि रिक्रूटर जो है इंटरेस्ट दिखा रहा है आप उस लाइन पे, सो मेक श्योर दैट यू एम्फसाइज ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर लाइन या पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट जिस भी बारे में आप बात कर रहे हो, उस पर जिसमें भी रिक्रूटर को इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है तो आप उस चीज़ के बारे में एम्फसाइज करें. So guys, whatever you say, whatever you answer, make sure you don't tell your entire life story to the recruiters. Because believe me, they're not interested in your life story. They're interested in the skill sets, in qualities which you possess and which matches the suitability of the airline, right? For example, हम कोई भी मूवी देखने से पहले हम उसका ट्रेलर या हम उसका टीज़र देखते हैं, करेक्ट? एंड उस टीज़र को देखने के बाद ही हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि हमने वो मूवी देखनी है या नहीं देखनी है. सो इंटरव्यू इज़ लाइक दैट एंड रिक्रूटर्स आर जस्ट लुकिंग फॉर दैट excellent teaser from you. So guys, the idea is to give the best trailer of your interview which can literally interest the interviewers and interviewer would like to know more about you. And that's what you have to do in this question to ace the interview, guys. So make sure you keep all these pointers in your head and I'm sure nobody can stop you to reach your goals. Just keep it short and crisp. Include your education, your experiences, and your skill sets. And that's all they're looking for. So guys, let's talk about these sample answers which I have specifically prepared for you guys. As a fresher and as a experienced person, what should you answer when a recruiter asks, tell me something about yourselves? And I'm going to leave the template in the description section and you can copy paste or save it and prepare your answers and structure your answers accordingly in that sequence. First, you should talk about your education. Second, you should talk about your experience. And the most important part, which comes after your education and experience, is your skill sets. And that's how you should follow the sequence and structure your answers. So guys, now let's hear it out from Ankur. How to tackle this tell me something about yourself question. There you go.
Hi, so this is my version of introducing yourself as a fresher. So here I go. My name is Ankur and I'm from Allahabad. I did my schooling from Mary Lucas School and College, Allahabad. Later, I graduated in commerce from Allahabad University. Then I got my master's in HR from Symbiosis. Apart from my academics, I obtained a higher national certification in aviation, hospitality, and travel management from Frankfurt Institute of Air Hostess Training. Coming on to my hobbies, I really enjoy playing table tennis. I love reading, and I love cooking. And not just cooking, I love to host my family and friends as well. Coming on to my strength, I believe a strong communication is my power, and I really celebrate that. I am extremely punctual, and I believe that my attitude holds a lot of compassion as well. So yes, this is in short about me. Thank you very much. Now, a couple of things that you need to remember. Every time you talk about your hobbies, remember that hobbies are something that brings a lot of joy and happiness to you. So while you talk about it, that should reflect in your words as well. You should always be happy while talking about your hobbies. Similarly, when you talk about your strength is something that you have a power, so that should also reflect through your words and through your body language as well. And do not forget to smile while you introduce yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. And see, guys, how Uncle has beautifully explained and structured this answer when an interviewer asked. So, guys, let's see the sample answers of an experienced candidate when an interviewer asks, "Tell me something about yourself." So, you can start with, "Sure, I would be glad to. With my roots in Prayagraj, I owe my academic strengths to ABC School that has instilled deep-rooted values of continuous learning, compassion, and integrity. Thereafter, I graduated in business management from XYZ University, wherein I learned intricacies and fundamentals of business world. With regards to my professional qualification, I did diploma in aviation, hospitality, and travel and tourism from Frankfurt Institute of Air Hostess Training. Simultaneously, did introductory classes of Spanish languages, which reflects my multitasking skills and zeal to learn that I apply in my professional work. I have 4 years of experience in aviation industry as a flight attendant with XYZ Airlines and have been recognized for providing excellent customer services throughout my career. Now I'm looking to secure a responsible career opportunity to utilize my training skills while making a significant contribution to the success of the company." And this is how you're going to answer when an interviewer asks you this question. So now, guys, as we have already discussed and you've answered why you, why should I hire you question, which means tell me something about yourself, then the next follow-up question mostly is why us? Why would you like to work with our airline? This is one of the most important follow-up questions. So let's discuss this question in our next video of Cabin Crew series. And till then, guys, take care of yourself. Namaste. Bye-bye. Stay home. Stay safe.